Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Rose Writes and I write and narrate miraculous Ladybug fan fiction. Shout out to Pahubaki for their beautiful artwork. If you haven't yet, please subscribe to my channel. I'm getting so close to 900 subscribers and I can hardly believe it. You guys are absolutely amazing. Thank you so much. Now then, please enjoy Long Lost Love, Part 3. Marinette sat, clutching her knees on her bed in her small studio apartment. She heard the trickling of water running in the bathroom. The flustered young woman couldn't explain why she felt her heart beating in her throat. Marinette hadn't felt this way since high school. Oh no. She couldn't be in love with him. Not again. Her heart couldn't handle this. But still, he emerged from the bathroom, his hair catching the golden glow of the light. It almost looked like a halo. Adrien was a beautiful ball of disaster. Marinette loved him like the sun loved the moon, but that didn't mean they belonged together. They ran their separate courses, always just missing each other, but one couldn't exist without the other. It'd never be their time, and now in her adulthood, she realized that's okay. Some things were meant to be, and some things weren't. Hey. He spoke softly, his light melodious voice caressing her ears. She closed her eyes, headache intensifying. Marinette had to clear thoughts of Adrien from her mind. Your face is so red, Mare. He pulled a hand to stroke her cheek, which burned under his touch. She shirked away, avoiding eye contact. Adrien's face fell as he placed the damp cloth on Marinette's forehead. Thanks, Adrien. It was all she could muster. She laid back in her bed, the rag cooling her burning forehead. Her former love interest sat on the edge of her bed, propping his head up with his hands, facing away from her. So, what happened at the club? Huh? Dizzy spell? A panic attack? Adrien glanced over his shoulder at Marinette. She sat up, using all of the energy in her exhausted body, wringing the cloth between her fingers. He could sense her hesitation. He continued speaking, staring at his hands in his lap. Was it because of me? Marinette's eyes widened as she took a seat beside him, now inches apart. She tried keeping some distance to control her heartbeat. Yes, she thought to herself. But she couldn't say that. But she didn't want to lie to him. She was always a terrible liar anyways. He'd see right through it. Well, Adrien, It was hard seeing you again after all these years. And I panicked. I shouldn't have, and I don't know exactly why I felt that way. Okay, so one lie. Marinette had been completely in love with him, but he never saw that. She never said anything about it, so she couldn't blame him for not knowing. Marinette could see he was upset. She placed a hand on his knee with a gentle squeeze, his body tensed under her grasp. Marinette, I'm sorry I never reached out. He placed his hands on hers, relaxing his posture. I thought about calling you so many times, but I traveled all over the world. My anxiety told me you wouldn't want to speak to me, and then before I knew it, years had passed. Everyone had moved on from high school, so I just let it go. I get it, Adrien. I'm glad you're here now. They exchanged grins, then Marinette said something she never expected to say, even if she lived a million lifetimes. You had to know I was in love with you. She half chuckled to ease the tension in the air. What? Adrien shouted as he slipped off her bed, scrambling to his feet. You were in love with me? Really? Wow, look who's a klutz now. Marinette burst into a round of laughter that caused Adrien's face to go beet red. Adrien returned with a forced chuckle. I guess that'd be me. He cleared his throat. But So you were in love with me? And now? Marinette shifted uncomfortably, smoothing her sheets to distract her. I did love you. In high school. I'm kind of surprised you never noticed. All of the stumbling and stuttering. She smiled fondly at the memories. And now, it's been so long, Adrien. I don't really know you anymore. And you don't know me. 18-year-old Marinette is completely different from 22-year-old Marinette, you know? She spoke gently. Marinette didn't want to hurt him. But still, despite good intentions, he looked hurt. Did he actually love her? Really? I don't know why I expected anything different. It's been 4 years after all. But I loved you then, and I love you now. Thank you so much for listening. If you enjoyed this, please like this video and subscribe so you never miss my fanfics. Stay miraculous!